Ladies and gentlemen, it is the return of OSO. Ribs good for you. It's been a long time since I've played OSO. It's actually been a long time since I've streamed casually. So happy to get this game going. OSO pinged me out of the blue and was like, "Let's give it a shot." And I was like, "Okay, let's give it a shot." I have not played casually very much recently. It's all been tournament stuff. I have a Dune tournament going on. I've been playing Triumph and Tragedy competitively. I played in a Dracula tournament, Fury of Dracula tournament. I'm hosting the Rebellion. I hosted the Rebellion League. So all of that has been very challenging for me just to get some free time in. So happy to get a casual game in. Hope everybody's doing great. I will try to be more connective on the chat in case anybody feels like joining. So that's what I got. Let's do base game. All right. So Oso is a above average player for sure. I imagine he's a little bit rusty here. It has been a long time since he played. So we'll just go with that and assume he'll make a couple mistakes, but not too many. Got a little bit of an oddball setup here. But I think this is right. Do that. Dubes is here too. Hello, Dubes. He is on black. East Coast time. Night game for Dubes. So he's got 3 on Utapau. That's kind of the standard safe start here. It's interesting that Kashyyyk is open and Ryloth is open. So he'll be building a lot of ground troops, which is sort of cool. If I happen to draw a display of power, I think I'll use it probably on that. I do have Corellia, so it makes an interesting R&D play turn 1. But anytime you have loyal Corellia, you pretty much always want to put Tarkin on something, either recruiting Mahdi into Corellia or put him on a mission because that threatens R&D. So we'll see what I get here. I think he probably would prefer I have subjugated Mandalore. You'd have Bothwy open. I mean, obviously Bothwy open and Mon Cal open is the strongest start. But yeah, it's all fine. Yeah, I think the nightmare start for Imperials would be Both and Mon Cal that you can't subjugate. And then if Mustafar and Corellia are both subjugated and not loyal, which means you'd have a loyal Mandalore and like a loyal Celeste and probably a subjugated Magneto. Yeah, that'd be pretty bad. All right, looking good. Pretty standard start. Let's see what happens. I got no Madi. And he has no immediates either. Which means Dodonna, Riken, Mothma, Leia, all possibilities. We're probably getting a hefty Moncal start here is my guess, which is great, because I could use the practice. I think he picked his base. I think Moncal is pretty reasonable. I have Retrieve the Plans and Probe Initiative. Probe Droid Initiative would be nice if I draw Ozzel. So let's see what happens. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Heading into Memorial Day for those Americans here in a couple of weeks, I think. So maybe I'll get some streaming in there too. No Leia, no Mothma. Wild. Lucky me. That's got to be Dodonna Riken. Which means if he's got Dodonna Riken and I see raid outposts, I should definitely get rid of it. All right. Let's see. Do we go with R&D or Rule by Fear as Tarkin? I feel like we can probably be a little greedy and do a Rule by Fear because I don't have a lot of subjugating to do. False orders. Okay. Yep, that makes sense. Forgot about false orders somehow. Always feels good to pull out a false orders on a Rule by Fear. And you might be thinking to yourself, like, why would you false orders Tarkin? Well, because he could be on Fear will keep them in line, and that would strip your Moncal. So, like, pretty bad. Maybe Mothma is on her mission. Is that possible? Totally is possible. I think I send this Star Destroyer to Ryloth. No, I think I send this Star Destroyer this way. Yep. Interesting that he kept Leia back, though. Yeah, that's a smart move. Make it a 2-on, 2-on-3 roll. I think we do the Death Star this way. Yep. And then we'll send you down this way and try to clear this off. Get another shield bunker. Yep. Bothui and Dagobah. There's my uncanny ability to draw one of the two probes I pick. There's Fear will keep them in line. That's nice. And for my trick here, I guess Boba Fett makes sense since I have Collect Bounty. And we'll build some stuff. Now, I got to build at least one shield bunker here because I've got to defend my assault carrier up on Geonosis. And a shield bunker is a good way to do that. So we'll build a couple of tanks. Is he on base? Yeah. Couple of tanks, an ATST, and a bunker. And maybe 2 bunkers, actually. Keep one on the queue. And yeah, that's fine. And then another tank, AT-AT, TIE Fighter Striker. Like that. 2 assault carriers. Very good. Now, if he deploys a Y-Wing on Ryloth, because I brought an extra TIE Fighter with me, I can deploy a shield bunker, and then I have 3 dice to roll a hit, a black hit, which should take out the Y-Wing. Now, sometimes you can attack in with a Y-Wing, and instead of playing Bombing Run, you can play the transport card to block black hits. But rolling 3 is pretty good, and I could even send a leader there too. Oh, Fett for me. He's got Cassian. He's got a lot of builds here, more than I would have liked. But could not stop Kashyyyk, could not stop Ryloth. As an Imperial player, you always want to be thinking about, like, what could they score this turn from objectives, and the early one to think about is regional support, have loyalty in all sections. So a good standard way to prevent that is to try to build 1 loyalty in every section if possible. So you always kind of like want to be thinking about it, because I've got a loyal Megiddo already and a loyal Mustafar, right? So these sections are covered, which are normally the easy ones. You can't flip Coruscant. And then, so he's got, 2 here, needs 3 here, 3 here, 2 here, and 2 here. So likely I'll probably want to try to build loyalty in Utapau and Geonosis. Okay, he is not deploying in Ryloth. Maybe he is. He sees I have a shield bunker, so pros and cons with doing that. He could also try a Y-Wing and bring a bazooka guy along with him, but it's not a great turn there to do that. Oh, 2 already. Is he in Ryloth? That would be hilarious. So I'm definitely going to put a bunker here, and I feel like he could actually be in Ryloth, so I'll deploy a tank just in case. I think I will put an ATST down in Celeste, and I'll put a tank in Coruscant. And deployed. Next turn I'll have an AT-AT, and if he is in Ryloth, I could move the AT-AT to Tatooine, but I guess I don't have a second bunker, so we'll just see what happens. I think I should probably prioritize moving. There is something to be said about waiting on Rule by Fear till next turn, maybe. Or Fear will keep them in line. He doesn't have Chewie, so I think I'll run Fett on a capture. It seems like a pretty sure thing. I don't really have a follow-up torture card, but he's not playing the rote deck. He didn't take Saw. He doesn't have Chewie out, so like capturing Mothma or somebody would be nice. Cassian with K2SO means Leia is eligible to play things like Hit and Run, which means you want to keep Vader back to block if possible. It's always like feel bad if he pulls Rogue Squadron Raid and blows up both of my assault carriers. Would be unfortunate. And the nice thing about Bounty is because of the +2, it sort of negates K2SO a little bit, even if he's on Subvert. Interesting. Okay, this makes me think. I don't know what this makes me think, actually. Riken is going to attack with the Y-Wing, probably. I'll put Fett on Bounty. Keep everybody else on moves. If he does not attack with the Y-Wing, then I'm just going to move everything to Ryloth. I should be able to deal with the 2 troops, and if it's the base, it's the base. Yeah, this looks like the base. That's why you play Cassian there. Now you're only supposed to look at the top 6. Yeah, there you go. And then he's going to take 2. So my game plan here is to go... I think it makes sense to go... Well, here's the thing now. I could go with tag. Or I could move everything to Tatooine and then come in there a little bit harder. But I think it makes sense to just take out what I can with what's there. So I got 2. Okay. I'm going to bring everything. If he wants to sabotage, we can do that. All right, I'm glad I didn't go to Tatooine. Unless, of course, Tatooine was the base. And then you just don't really want to mess around here, even though you could probably get away without playing this card. But one of each color dice is not great, especially because he could smoke everything with the bazooka card here. If he does, that's okay, because I've got 2 guys. I could even potentially retreat and just keep a TIE fighter there to blockade it. Okay. All right, everything's dead. See if it kills that. Nope. Very good. Okay. Now he could sabotage Geo if he wants. Kill the bunker. I'm sort of tempted to not move that Star Destroyer until I can check Tatooine and then just have that little area crossed off. I also feel like Endor Hoth could be a good preemptive move here. You might be saying, like, why didn't I play R&D? I'm not too worried about one single Mon Cal coming out, so I don't feel like I need to push R&D necessarily. I think I'm going to value my assault carriers getting some extra mileage here. I don't want to lose 2 raid outposts. So if I can get some remotes covered, that's an okay thing too. I kind of don't want to move Tarkin to Endor, but I think it's worse to lose the Emperor, probably. I don't love that Riken's back. Let's just go ahead and move. Let's move to Hoth. I think he's a little bit less likely to be on Hoth. So saves me Tarkin, maybe. Still find Endor next turn. Yeah, that's reasonable. On Subvert, maybe? It's probably Sabotage. Alderaan's always good to check, just like it's kind of like minding your P's and Q's. You can cover Kashyyyk, you can go to Kato, support of the Moncal. Okay, remember what I was saying about no R&D? Yep, that's right. Let's go ahead and bring... Do I want to bring everything here later? I probably do, so we don't want to move that quite yet. I guess this is reasonable. I don't really like moving away from Tatooine. I also don't want to leave that open for an Incite Rebellion. Yeah, I'll just go for Cassian here. Rather have the sure thing. Okay, all set. See what these probes are. Kashyyyk and Nal Hutta. Nal Hutta is pretty good to have here, I feel like. Nice diplomacy cards. You know what? I might even take Janice here over Piet. That seems like heresy, doesn't it? But I do love all these diplomacy cards, so we're just going to take Janice. Janice, you're going to be the star of the game. That's what I've decided. Okay. Under the radar is always a little bit scary, just because they can have an exit ramp here. Yeah, Matt, I'm not opposed to your R&D comment. Matt, if you guys have not watched his channel, go ahead and search up Matt in the Disc or Matt in Rebellion. He's got an excellent Rebellion channel, some good content on there. Some opinions on there too, like how R&D is just overpowered because of the resolve, which, you know, I mean, I do like it. And look at me, I was saying don't worry about two Moncals, and then here's two Moncals right here. So that's just what's going to happen. My plan is I will be dropping assault carriers here, I believe, so I can send one out to Kato. I'd like to do this. I would like to get one out here to do this. Maybe it doesn't matter anymore because we're going to have 3 on the board now anyway. So maybe I just leave you to POW. Maybe I check Tatooine too. Is that crazy? Tatooine, move the big boys here. 2, 3, 4. Where's my other assault carrier going now? Maybe to Toydaria. Because, like, if I send an assault carrier, or maybe if I send the Star Destroyer there. Okay. So let's do, we're definitely going to put an assault carrier here. And we're definitely going to put an assault carrier here because I think you might have to go to Nalhada because I don't want my Star Destroyer going to Nalhada. And we know it's not there, so I can actually just deploy a TIE fighter here. And then what else can I do? You can check out Tatooine on your own. You can check out Endor. I feel like I kind of want to keep this AT-AT on the queue. Put a TIE fighter in Coruscant. And I'll put a striker out here. I am spread very thin. All right. He's got an escape clause. Well, it's all right. Just deal with the Moncals. Okay. Also, I like that Janice's name is bleeped out. Way to go, Tabletop Simulator. Maybe I draw some probes or just play a crap ton of diplomacy this turn. Diplomacy, R&D, other diplomacy. I mean, how mad would he be if he got 0 Moncal builds this turn? It just doesn't really seem worth it. It's just overpower everything else. Is there anywhere I need to trade negotiate, I wonder? Like, it'd kind of be good to trade negotiate Kessel. Although then he just builds an Alhada. I feel like trade negotiate somewhere is probably good. Can I rule by fear too? Can I just do nothing but play 5 loyalty missions this turn? Is that too much? Might be. Do I even have 4 loyalty people? I do. And then Boba Fett just does nothing. Like Vader's the only one playing in the military. Boba Fett's drawing probes. Who's he going to keep back? Oh. I had a chat listed on in the tabletop, so now we can plan for it. That's okay. You know, I've often wondered, is there anybody to stream snipe me? I'm sure somebody's done it before in the past at some point. We shall see. All right, maybe I won't play all those loyalty missions. Boop. Note to self, disable the C button. Why do I have the C button set as chat? Should turn that off. Game keys, no. Turns, configurations, controls, chat. There we go. All right. So, Could torture Cassian. He's probably rescuing, right? And is there any reason to play Vader to block it? Ooh, that's a fun one. What'd you get? Is it Death Star plans? What if I just make you put that at the bottom of the deck? Maybe. And I feel like we should fear, and I feel like we should R&D. And maybe also, yeah, that's fair. Maybe also rule by fear. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Rule by fear, retrieve the plans, R&D, fear will keep them in line. Set. What? It is your destiny. My Princess Leia. Oop. All right. Let's see what you got. All right. So I get to see all your stuff. So bad, 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 bad. He doesn't have really much of anything blockaded, so that's okay. I'm not too worried about crippling blow. Star Destroyers is bad. This one's bad. I'll just get rid of this. We will, in fact, secure the plans. So Star Destroyers, crippling blow, blockade stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Can't do anything against that. Yeah, totally fine. Where to go? Where'd Saw go? Oh, don't have to. Can do something else if you want. Goodbye, AT-AT friend. You have been demolished. I mean, there's nothing I really want more than a Star Destroyer, so probably just play that. Interdictor's very nice here. He's so very nice. Okay. I mean, here's the problem with that. The problem with that is I have. Sorry, guys, we had a A little bit of a drop off there. All right. So do I go to Cato? I don't know. Let's see what this is, I guess. It's probably Rule by Fear. Or whatever the good guy version of that is. I think I might do this and just get another ATST maybe. Or I could get another ATAT in Geonosis maybe. I think that might be good. Do this. That's a prime target for an Insight Rebellion and also a deploy on Utapau for like a transport and then easy kill. So this makes it can deploy a couple things there in case he's on sabotage. Also can block this with the Emperor. I think what I'll do is I think I'll block it and then play, because we know he's going for 6 loyalty too. I'm not that far away from Endor, right? And then do this. +2. So I'll take 1, 2 away. And then now he'll be down to 1, 2, 3, 4 loyalty. And we'll try to keep him down. Okay, set. No crippling blow. No Death Star kill. No 6 loyalty. Cato and Naboo. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Got some good missions, fellas. Good missions. Sweep the area. Sweep the area in Nalhada seems pretty good. Better than Soontir's bad card, I think. We'll just go all fists. Right? Where's he most likely to build alliance? Is it Nalhada or Cato? I think if I cover Cato, I don't know actually. feel like Nalhada is the right pick here. That's also where I don't want to get plant false leads, so I'll just do that. Build some stuff. Couple of AT-ATs. Okay. I predict he will build a transport and threaten. Oh no, he can't deploy it in Utapau because I took the loyalty away. That's sad for the rebels. Very sad for the rebels. Now, we know he doesn't have Death Star plans either because he grabbed it with level 2 and then dropped it into the bottom of the pit. Matt, you're black. Okay, very good. Yeah, transport, but for what, my friend? For crippling blow? Perhaps. I could actually set up a nice planetary force on Coruscant, knowing like I could deploy an ATST and a stormtrooper there and then save a stormtrooper and deploy that in an AT-AT next turn. That might be better because Coruscant's a little open right now. Do a hit and run hidden fleet sort of nonsense. I think that's what I'll do. Because he can't effectively hit Geonosis this turn. Okay. Keep you on. Then we'll do one more tank here. And let's do one more tank here. And one more stormtrooper here. Set. All right, that was a lot of loyalty last turn. Interdictor, yeah, Interdictor I think is coming out this turn. That seems like the natural way of things. I kind of like hunt them down here in Utapau, I'm not going to lie. But I might also just smoosh it with a Star Destroyer. I just don't want a Star Destroyer trapped in the corner because we know it's not Dagobah, right? So I think we check Endor first if possible, then Tatooine second, then maybe we commit to Utapau. It's just not a great use of anybody's life. And like it would be sad if I went to Utapau and then the Y-Wing blockaded Geonosis, But then I could tractor beam it. That doesn't seem too bad. I don't love wedge and saw back. All right, back to building interdictors here, I think. I think that's what you're doing, Boba Fett. I believe you are negotiating trades, and you are ruling by fear. There's no 2 rebel loyalty in a single spot. I can move these 3 folks around, and we're set. Wedge back is definitely concerning. It makes me feel like I'm 1 Star Destroyer move away from getting picked off. And with the bulk of my forces moving towards Moncal, I'm going to value some scouting, I think, here. I'm going to go to Endor first. I mean, could this be a Utapau start? Would that be wild? Maybe. Maybe Utapau. I'd be shocked. I'm also in a little bit of a pinch because I only have 1 spot to build interdictors in, so he could do like a Incite Rebellion there, but I feel like that would be a waste since he's sitting on a crippling blow, probably hoping to draw Chirrut. I feel like I got him tied up pretty well here, though. Okay, sure. Yep. Put your stuff in your base. It's okay. We'll just keep building stuff. You build base defenses. I build Death Star defenses. Fair trade. No rogue squadron, so we're okay to do it at that point. Hmm. If this is infiltration, this is what? What would Dodonna be running? I mean, it means that Mothma's got to be on Build Alliance, right? Maybe not. Means maybe Dodana's on Build Alliance and Mothma's on Uprising. Yep. Wow, really? I am not a fan of that. Do I want to block it? I mean, that's a tough cookie to crack. That's okay. I will do that. And then Vader and Wedge can have a fight if it succeeds. Nice. I'll just block it. Yep. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, where do I want to rule by fear? I want to rule by fear in Corellia. Always good to rule by fear in squares. Yeah, that's okay. You can do that. I might roll a 0. You might want to block it because otherwise you're going to have to pass here. Okay. Well, I think it's time we sort of make some sort of a commitment here, right? Yeah, I think that's good. Go to Mandalore, visit the Mandalorians. Okay. You are not at 6, you're at 5. Okay, go ahead and draw some missions. I think I'm going to be over my mission count. Ilum is what I was hoping for. Ilum and Yavin feel good. Now I just have to send something to Dantooine and we'll be in good shape. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I can get rid of that one. And then I'm either on Secret Facility or Lord Vader's Orders. I really like Lord Vader's Orders here because I can see if I got Death Star plans coming up. So let's take Lord Vader's Orders. So he has no level 3s, and we know Death Star plans is at the bottom. So Show No Fear is an interesting one. I'm going to make him pick between Show No Fear and Death Star plans. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should make him pick between Show No Fear and... Yeah, that's fine. Too late. It's not the end of the world if he kills the Death Star. All right, so we know we're going to want to deploy that next turn. We have our plan for here. Build up the planetary force. We're definitely going to put you and you on the Death Star, I think. You will go to Megiddo. You can go to Naboo, maybe? Feel like that's okay at Naboo. I could take the ATST and the Striker and probably clear out Utapau. So I can check Utapau, Tatooine, Malastare, Dantooine. Definitely feels like I've got some bad news incoming here, doesn't it? Could be Kessel. Okay, so we're gonna go here, and we're gonna go here. And here. Um, yeah, we'll go back to the original plan. Then I have these two guys, which feels like maybe Kato could be okay. No, you got to go to what am I talking about? You got to go here. And then you can hang out here. Get deployed. Okay. Feels okay. Do I need a second interdictor is the question. The answer is you always need a second interdictor. I mean, I got three Moncals to deal with, right? Gonna need more than a second interdictor. One, two, three, four. Five, six. I don't know. Maybe I just hoard everything up and Salukami. Just say come get it. Why is Wedge not back though? Obi-Wan's back, so there's no probes. I definitely got to run at least Imperial Propaganda to remove some loyalty, right? I can move 2 in Nalhutta. He'll probably build a 3rd there. Just because that would make sense. Then I could capture him. Then what's Boba Fett gonna do? Maybe he runs this one more time. I think that's what he does. Do I run a double though? I might. Matt, 2026, you always need another interdictor. You're probably right. You're probably right. I have my tiebreaker game against Mark. We were going to try to get that fit in today. Yeah, see, I'm right next to the base. That's why Wedge is out here. Well, I mean, I'm right next to the base because I have most of my other stuff figured out. What? And now I want to run a detain because I feel like you're being spicy here. Like you're trying to run a mission and I'm going to punish you for that. But I'm not going to do it. I should. But I'm not. He should sabotage Corellia first, I think, because I'm not on an R&D. And he knows I'm going to build an interdictor, and that has to be in Corellia. And we're on a build turn. But if you don't, I will go ahead and do it. I feel like Saw's got to be on prepare for battle, right? I mean, maybe you put Wedge on prepare for battle and just assume Vader's not going to block it. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe I'm overthinking things. A lot of eyeballs. Versus a lot of capture and loyalty. It's hard knowing what the right move is. I'm a little surprised I haven't seen a hit and run yet. We also know there's no Return of the Jedi coming yet. It's been nice having Leia locked up this whole time. No missions to use against her, but she can always be a pain in the butt just for blocking. Infiltrate means he's got undercover, maybe? I don't know. Don't know what that means. And we put Death Star plans and yeah, that's fun. Yeah, you gotta shuffle that up. Although he gave it away already. He's gonna take Death Star plans over Show No Fear, which probably makes sense, considering the Death Star is right next to the base. Or will be. Okay, if that's the case, then I'm actually most scared about a hit and run. And I'm scared about a hit and run in Dantooine. Because I don't want my whole fleet going the wrong direction. Rapid. Plant false leads, okay. One, two, three, four. Kashyyyk, Ilum, Naboo, Bothawi. Okay. So Bothawi is subjugated. Ilum obviously is not. Naboo is. And Kashyyyk is not. Now I'm sad about moving into Dantooine. So we know he's on a rapid. He's got 2 people left that could hidden fleet, so I can't make any big committal moves right now. So, I feel like he's not on hit and run. Otherwise, I feel like he would have played that. All on top. Okay. I'll go ahead and interdictor. The question is, do I need a third interdictor? And I think I do, but only on with one person playing it next turn. Interesting that he put them all on top. Means maybe he's not actually moving the base this turn. He's just pot committed to Moncal. Yeah, you don't want to rapid because then you can't attack out. Lead the strike team. Okay. I mean, sure. That's fine. Crippling blow it is. I'd rather that be a crippling blow than a... All right, we have 0 sabotage, so we're okay with cut supply lines. See if he pulls out a bombing run. I don't think that'd be a great use of that card with all the pressure you have, but not really sure what else to play here. Maybe block hits. Especially because you got an ion cannon in base, but that's all right. I think what I'll do is this first, and then, well, no, maybe I'll just kill somebody, do a damage. Okay. Probably no heal is my guess. Or flip the combat, but no heal seems right. Just kind of toss a card and hope you get a crit here for next turn. Okay, so not a Utapau base. That's good. This feels similar to a game I played with Mark, and then it all went to heck in a handbag after that. Okay. Question is, do I smoosh stuff? Answer is probably. All right, let's go to Tatooine. I don't have the Ryloth card, so I'll keep it back there. Keep a tie back there, not Tat. Okay. So is this plan the assault, hidden fleet, and build alliance, I guess? Almost feel like I bring really. Then you're gonna incite rebellion it and free it, I guess. I mean, maybe you kill the emperor. That's okay. Maybe that's the base. It is not the base. Okay. All right. Get that handled. Incite rebellion might work, but like maybe you kill the emperor. I also just didn't want more loyalty, trying to keep him as pinned as possible here. Maybe this is contingency plan is what it is. That'd be weird though, right? Yeah, incite rebellion. Like you can go for the emperor. There's nothing else that you can free up. Ryloth is covered, Bothui's covered. I mean, you probably go for the emperor. It's not great odds though. It's a little better than 50-50. And then you still have to kill him with 2 dice. Because I would blow up a troop. But yeah, that's reasonable there too. Don't think he had liberation. Maybe he drew it though. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So contingency, I can't stop that. But he's down to 1, 2, 3, 3 loyalty. No, nothing. Okay. One of these two. I mean, you know what you're going to draw because the plant false leads, right? Yeah, so you want to take your troops back to the base. Or maybe not. Maybe you don't. Okay. See which ones he gave me. Bothaway and Kashik. Okay. Building. Take one from Endor. And I think I'll leave my tattooing guy there. Okay, I think we're built. It's a big old group of people. I feel like the interdictor is going to Toydaria. Like we're gonna go for sure this turn. Like I'm starting to gotta run out of time a little bit here. Okay, we're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. Right? And we're basically gonna go like here. Maybe here. So that guy's got to go to Kessel. Like something's a little weird because I feel like if he was on Moncal, isn't he just mass deploying everything there instead of being so cagey? Okay. All right, let's do these two here. Let's do this guy here. Maybe you go here. Okay. Deployed. All right. Oh, I gotta drop one, don't I? I'll drop cheating. Drop long range probe just because I'll figure it out this turn. One, two, three. What's your guys' best guess as to where the base is at? My only reason I'm skeptical about Nalhutta is why have things not been being deployed in there? Like, could this be Malastare? Maybe. Dantooine would seem like a weird pick. I feel like you'd pick Yavin instead of Dathomir. So maybe Felucia? Because, like, you think you're going to go straight to Moncal and then skip over the base in Felucia? Don't know. Planetary conquest, trade negotiations, interdictor. No. Maybe detain. So, see what happens. Yep, fine. Infiltrate. There's a move here I haven't acknowledged yet either, which is I could just leave Leia and free her and then pin her, like pin the forces, which is a little bit cheeky of a move to do, but I don't hate it. Okay, I'm trying to avoid Return of the Jedi, right? So I don't want to stumble into the base. So I feel like Dathomir is unlikely. So let's go ahead and do that. We know he doesn't have Strike Team. Oh, I guess he's got Plan the Assault, but Dodonna's not on a mission anymore. All right. I think my next play is Emperor, or is trade negotiations. I'd like him to play Obi somewhere first, but so be it. Okay. I mean, this could be it, I guess. Not Malastare. Okay. All right. What is happening here? Why is that happening? Okay, fine. Maybe he just doesn't want me building more shield bunkers. See if I get that off. Okay. Well, there we are. Let's go ahead and do this. Yep, I guess it wasn't that tricky at all. Looks like it's Moncal. I mean, the real question is, does he hidden fleet to Ilum? That's what he's trying to wait on doing here, I think. I mean, I think I can just do this, right? I don't care if he goes to Ilum. Well, it has to be the base, yep. Okie dokie. All right, so let's blow up some stuff here, right? Did you get a card from that already? So usually the way you want to handle this is by blowing up something with the AT-AT before the AT-AT gets tow cabled. And if you have kind of an overwhelming force, like for red dice, you probably don't necessarily need to blow up the ion cannon first, even though it's the weaker suit. So I'm just going to blow up the bunker. Okay. Two. And two. You know, you could afford to bring somebody else in here too, but I'd really rather have the flexibility to move and cover up stuff. Puts him under, oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay, so 2 back and 3. Yep, makes sense. Okay, very good. He can confront here and kill Boba if he wants. It's not an automatic, but it's a decent chance. Get back to me. Yeah, he doesn't really care about Boba Fett here in this case. Dead. Very good. Okie dokie. All the rebels back. Question is, what does he want to do now? Too bad I didn't play Detain. That would have been lovely. Okay, so I can't kill that, I can't kill that, I can't break that, so that's going to be an objective. Can I clear that? I don't think so. So most I can do is 2. Well, can't stop that. So let's go here. Maybe with everything but the Death Star? No, not yet. Just cover. So it's either going to be contingency plan or hidden fleet. Hidden fleet. There we go. All right. There's no Lando. There's Wedge. So Ilum is the only spot, right? Why split? Guess it makes me pick, doesn't it? That's kind of interesting. Okay. And I'll bring you down here. Hi, bud. Okay, we'll split them like that. See what happens there. Very interested in what happens here. I've never seen this move here. It's interesting, though. Forces me to pick two different spots. So he either moves to Ilum or he stays in Moncal. And if he stays in Moncal, okay, he moves to Ilum. Yep, yep.
Oh yeah, I can just feel it's on the notice. Well, let me do it with Grant too.
All right, there's Hoth and Dantooine. Deploying. Not in Moncal. Everything in Ilum. So 2 troops. Two. And so he's got Obi-Wans and Wedges cards. So I think that's all okay for me. Set. All right. I don't know what he can do. He can probably attack. I can probably fight that off. And then I can probably attack back in. Feel like Tatane is good. And hunt them down probably. And loyalty, right? Because he's going to try to get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe he plans the assault. If he plans the assault, I just attack in. Is there any world where I missed Ilum? I still have Dagobah. Still have Kato, right? Yeah, I have Kato. Yep. Still have Kashyyyk. Still have Bothui. Nalhutta. I still have Nalhutta too, right? Yeah, I have Nalhutta under here. Okay, Moncal. I think I'm okay. We will see. What did I do? Choki's saying I did something wrong. Oh, he says I'm cheating. Yes, okay. Got it. So, that okay? Yeah, okay. Okay, fair. Dubes to the rescue. All right, looks like I illegally moved some stuff. I don't know how to fix that then. So all these came from here is what he was saying. And then the Death Star moved into there, probably with these ships. Maybe I would have moved fewer fighters in, but I don't really know how to fix that at this point. So we'll just go with it. All right, see what happens. Well, that is a little bit less of a boon then. Let's go with Dubes was watching the stream, obviously. Yes, commenting on that. Okay, so we need to do those things. This is fine. Do I play Janice somewhere? Maybe. Could play him in a couple places. Do you need to? Very possible. So now the question is, this is a little bit more tenuous of a situation. Now the interdictor can stay alive for a fair amount of time here and also hold the rebel fleet in place. So if I can keep, like I could put Krennic in charge here and hold the fleet in place. He does not appear to be bringing the U-Wing. He's got major victory. I may actually send Krennic here. And then hope he does not blow up the interdictor. Or thinks I'm holding on to... Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Okay. So he will play the Corvette card. I will also play the interdictor card. So cancel that, and then I will play the shield bunker card to remove damage. Because that blocks 2 of everything, and I don't have a super. Oof, not great, Wedge. Right? Where do you want to assign those? Probably all to the interdictor. Nope. Maybe not. Okay. Okay. Oof, brutal. Moncal, 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 Moncal. 4. Interdictor. No. 2, 3. Get this guy. And then 2 more. Okay. Okay, round 2. And he has to stay because the interdictor. So 4 and 3. Okay, so flips the combat. So 3, and then 5, and then 5. Krennic's a big boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 is fine. If he wants to roll for crits, that's fine. Did he roll? Did he re-roll?
Might have. Yeah.
He did. Okay. All right. There was major victory. And do Vader for everything. And that should wrap it up. All right. Good game, folks. Oop. He is the imposing presence. See if he goes with a trooper or a vanguard. Oh, yeah. He'll do 2. One, 2, 3, 4. The question is, do I just go for... I think I do this instead. Kill you. Okay, now I got 4 and 2. Two. Okay. 1 hit. Okay, fair. And final play. Tow cable, Spremley. Yep. Got him. Good game. Good game, good game. Phew. Had me sweating. All right, let's see what OSO had here on his score list. So we knew he had Death Star plans. We knew he had Rebel Assault and Popular. So there was a world where, yeah, that one was a pain for sure for me to had so many loyalty. Good move, I think. Splitting the base like that, it made me not commit the Death Star over. I feel like had he hidden fleeted everything, I would have just had a much larger force, or maybe split amongst 2 different areas. So, yeah. All right, guys. Good game. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one. A little bit of a save there at the end for Dubes. And yeah, good game, guys. See you around.